Does any of this sound like something that you experience? Just let me know in the comments below. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through a typical day in the life of the people that I help on a daily basis. So if you resonate with this, just let me know. All right, so here we go. So you wake up in the morning and you feel like you've been hit by a truck because you just have no energy. Like it's the same day every day for you. It's just a normal feeling now where you just feel like crap every time you wake up. And you're just overwhelmed at the thought of having breakfast. What are you going to eat today? Like your wife asks you, what are you going to eat? What are you going to eat for dinner? What do you want for dinner? And you're so frustrated with that answer because you don't know what you want to eat for dinner. You don't know like how to manage your nutrition throughout your day so that you're at your best. Like actually the thought of eating actually overwhelms you and frustrates you because you just have no clarity on what foods are best for your body so you can be at your best. So actually what happens is you start eating food just because you want to, like maybe you have like a oatmeal breakfast or some fruit or a couple slices of toast with some peanut butter, and then you go about your day. And then after a few hours, you have this massive brain fog that comes on and you just don't know what to do with it. And so the very best thing to do is just to take a nap. And then you wake up from that nap and you sometimes feel refreshed. Sometimes you feel like, again, you've been hit by a truck. And then you try and just power it through with like several cups of coffee. You know, one day passes and you rarely do you ever drink less than 2 cups of coffee in a day. Normally it's between 2 and 4 cups of coffee in a day because you have to rely on that to power yourself through your day because there's no way you're getting through the day without having coffees. Absolutely not. And so what happens then is that you actually have no energy and you start eating lunch. You eat like a chicken curry and rice because you think that's delicious. And, you know, I mean, it is delicious, what am I saying? But, you know, you're not sure about how that's actually affecting you and how that's impacting your health goals. And so, you know, you get a donut, maybe you get some cheesecake from the bakery or the local coffee shop as well. And then you start going about the rest of your afternoon. And then you have some meetings and you're not present really in the meetings because you're kind of nodding off, like you're kind of like feeling that haze, the afternoon blues, they call it. And all of a sudden, your energy is just like all-time low. And now you got to go home. You got to go home. Maybe you work from home or maybe you go to an office to work, but now you got to go home, right? So you got to go maybe downstairs into the lounge and then your kids come back, or you got to go do a school run and then pick up your kids, or you just go home and then your wife's there with the kids and you're like, fuck. You subconsciously, you realize that you haven't got any energy to spend with your family because you just expended it all at work because of the way your nutrition's set up, the fact that you're not exercising, or maybe you are, but you just don't know what you're doing in the gym. And how this affects you is you just feel like a shell of a man because you're not showing up in the way that you want to, in the way that you know you can. And the worst thing is when you go home with your kids, you go and see them, you can't be present because you're thinking about all the stuff that's piling up at work, you're overwhelmed with everything, and you can't be present because you just don't have any energy. You can't keep up with your kids because you don't have any energy. And what's worse is that with your wife, your relationship's getting strained because you actually are not able to give her what she wants in the intimate realm, the physical realm. So she starts initiating sex and you like, I ain't got no energy.
Like I can't, I'm not in the mood.
You know, because sex drives down in the toilet, low testosterone, you know, feeling lethargic, low libido. And she keeps doing that. And all of a sudden she stops making these advances and stops initiating sex because why would she? She's just going to get rejected. No one wants to get rejected. So she's going to stop initiating sex. And what's going to happen is you guys slowly over time are going to start drifting further and further away. And this is what happens to a lot of people that I speak to on the phone. This is very common. And you wonder why your wife gets mad at you when you're out with her and the kids and you see a girl with a cute ass and nice breasts in a bikini, and then she's like,
why are you looking at her?
And you're like,
what? I wasn't looking.
But she knows that you're looking because, you know, you guys are not having sex. So of course you're going to be tempted to look at other women. And this is all eating away at your self-esteem, your self-confidence. And it's so painful that rather than actually face the problem and sort it out, You just divert your attention to work because you're good at making money, you're good at business, so I'll just do more of that. And that's how you think. And so you become a workaholic, you start coming home later, and you start seeing your family less. And then all of a sudden, your family starts separating from you too, and you feel more disconnected. And the result this has on your emotional health is that you feel less of a man, and you're fooling yourself. You're telling yourself you're compensating by bringing home lots of more money and you're working more, but actually your house is not in order, and you know that about yourself. You need to get your shit together. And so these are the kind of people that I help on a daily basis. This is how I know this so well. And if anything I said there sounds like your situation, then I urge you to really look at yourself and just be brutally honest and figure out some things about yourself and get some help with this. If you need help, most men are afraid to ask for help because of what they make that mean in their mind. And this was the case with me too before. I was afraid to ask for help with my business. But since I got help, now I understand how to help people in a better way because I got help. So I'm extending this offer to you. If you want help with this area of your life, if you want to get your shit together, master your health, and start showing up as the man you know you were born to be, this is really what it's all about, right? Reclaiming your mojo, reclaiming that self-confidence that you once had, and becoming the leader, the lover for your family, for your wife, and the leader for your family and your business, your staff members as well. Then go ahead and click the link below this video and enroll for your free call. It's absolutely free. Well, I'm going to ask you lots of questions about your current situation, what's going on, what are you doing, what are you not doing, and how we can help you get from A to B in the fastest time possible. All right. And so if that sounds like something of interest, go ahead and click the link in the description, and I'll talk to you very shortly. My name is Aaron. Like and subscribe on this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.